Hi guys, it's Joy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I did a video a while back about my weekly workout routine, and a little update to that is I got a free trial on ClassPass. ClassPass is basically an app / membership where you can have a certain number of credits, and then using those credits you can try any workout class or studio in your area. So it gives you the opportunity to try a lot of new workout classes without having a membership to that specific gym. So I thought it would be fun if I talked about my experience doing a few different classes on ClassPass. So let's jump into the video. Alright, so the first class I decided to try on my free ClassPass trial was a ballet / bar type of class. I was super intimidated by it. I heard that bar in general can be really difficult and an intense workout, but I was excited to try it because I heard it has great results. It's great for your strength. However, this class ended up being mostly stretching. I'd say 70% stretching and some ballet moves at the end. I don't know if I would really consider it bar because we didn't do that much strength training, in my opinion. It was a super relaxing class. The people that worked there were super nice, and it was really fun to feel like a ballerina again. When it came to the actual ballet dance moves, which we did a little bit of at the end of the class, it was definitely new to me, so maybe a little bit fast-paced, but it was fun to try in terms of a new dance class. But I think I personally prefer a dance cardio class that's a little bit more faster and more upbeat. The next class I tried was a reformer Pilates class. I do Pilates multiple times a week, but I normally stick to mat Pilates, so this was my first time on an actual reformer machine. What I really liked about the machine was it kind of forces you to have the correct form, at least when you're lying down. And with the machine, you can add tension onto it so that it does become a heavier weighted / strength training workout. This class was really nice because I feel like our instructor was very calming in the way he spoke, but he added some humor in there a little bit. It was pretty easy, I think, to jump in as a beginner. I didn't feel super, sweaty or out of breath, but I did have some light soreness the next day, which I feel like is great for a low impact workout. The only thing I did wish they did was come around and correct our form a bit more, because I feel like I could have been doing the moves incorrectly at certain points, but I was mostly able to follow just by looking around at the class. Alright, so the third class I took was a Pilates sculpt class. This was a mat-based class, and we also used 2 types of weights, one light and one heavy. It's kind of up to you what kind of weights you grab. I did 3 and 5 pounds because that's what was recommended for beginners, and this was still such a killer workout. I'd say it was more of a sculpt class to me than Pilates. However, they did incorporate some fundamentals of Pilates and some go-to Pilates moves that you do on the mat, like the in and outs with your arms. And I think just having a background in Pilates, like knowing what form to do certain exercises in with tucking your tailbone in, can be really helpful for these classes. But it was pretty fun to jump into as newbies. It was a more fast-paced class, but I kind of liked that. I never felt bored during the class because we were changing the exercises up, and it kind of pushed me to move a little faster and tolerate like some really tough moves just because there was no time to think about it. I really liked the vibe of the class because it was a little bit darker in the studio. There were some cool lights going on. Our fitness instructor demonstrated every move and did everything with us, so although she couldn't correct our form, it was nice to look at her and have her explain what she was doing, but also show it to us too. This class I would definitely do again. It left me sore the next day. I just felt super accomplished after this workout. I loved it. And then the last class I tried was Cycle Bar. I was so excited to sign up for Cycle Bar because I used to be obsessed with cycling classes in my undergrad. It was always super fun because we would just ride to the music, and I feel like I got great cardio in, and you can kind of go at your own pace if you want to. I did take Soul Cycle a really long time ago, and I didn't have the best experience there, which made me a little nervous for this class, but my hopes were still pretty high. This class really blew me away. Not only was the playlist amazing because it was like a throwbacks theme class, it got me so pumped up. I think it was just great in terms of cardio. They have you doing a lot of different things on the bike, so it's not just riding. You stand up and ride at a certain point, you go up and down, you have this barred weight, which was actually really heavy, that you can use for arm workouts. They were just super friendly in helping us set up our bikes, so I would totally do this class again. It also left me pretty sore the next day, but I am really excited to get better at it. The only thing I didn't love is that they send you an email after the class kind of ranking your spot, and I'm not really sure I want to know how I did compared to other people. I found it super helpful that you have a screen on the bike so you can track what RPMs you have, so that way you can easily follow with the instructor when they say you should be riding at 90 RPMs. I think that can be really helpful, but I don't love the competitiveness of ranking each person in the class. I still can't wait to take this class again though. Alright, so that's everything. That's all the new classes I tried on my ClassPass trial. There were a lot of other classes I wanted to try, like yoga, even rock climbing. There are just so many options and so many different types of fitness studios out there, so I highly recommend, if you're not sold on one type of workout, there's no harm in trying just a bunch of different ones to see what you like, because you might be surprised. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me try different new workouts, and I'll be back next week with a new video. Bye!